People don't understand how
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. Got a crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coin's on my mind. My coin base to upper, watch the numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, known to the man. Emptying out my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move to the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash registers ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
if you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course we go over the news and stuff, but we just do it feel natural when we be doing our thing.
You gotta get this money on. My favorite wine, I don't care what y'all say. Stella Rosa. Blueberry.
Ooh.
Me and my big sister, that's our favorite one.
Take a sip for me, because I'm going to a quarter without a taste.
Oh, that's right. What's good, y'all? What's good? Where you at, D? I'm on YouTube.
Oh, my bad.
What's good, everybody? What's good? We're gonna get started here in a second. Yeah, Sunday Night Live, 100%. Make sure everybody coming in over here on the YouTube. Make sure you liking the live as you come in. It's 33 people in here. We should have 33 likes. Point blank, period. As we have just told TikTok, I won't spaz on here like I did on there. But if we don't see changes in our analytics within the next month, by the end of November, it will be subscription based. So all this free game shit, we're retired. We're retiring from that. So I'm gonna just let y'all know if them analytics don't go up in the next month, we'll start seeing more comments, more likes, people just showing more love for the free game that we give. It will be subscription based. It will no longer be free. None of it. It's just crazy because we've helped more people than people showing love, and it's just insane. Helped way too many people. We've helped thousands of people. We got so many people forever in profit.
And been consistent as hell, fam.
Been very consistent.
Consistent as hell. Consistent as hell, fam.
Nah, for sure.
Yep.
For sure. So yeah.
I just said gonna miss y'all.
2 fingers then, brother, but that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? If you in the Telegram, if you in the Patreon, we'll be way more active in there. And then yeah, we'll still be live streaming on here. It's just gonna be subscription based only, so only subscribers will be able to see the lives. So if you ain't willing to subscribe, then that's it. But we've been giving free game for 2-3 years now. Shit got to start making sense. It's not making sense. So I ain't even getting into it. If you got the speech on TikTok, you got the speech on TikTok. Just already explained all that. So anywho, somebody said, wow. Yeah, wow. That's how we feel. Every time we go look at our shit and we think about all the people we helped, how much money y'all making, how we had the biggest crash last week, and a lot of people were still in profit that's been rocking with us. And then we go look at our analytics and it's like, wow. So that's how I feel too, Howard. Wow. You help so many people and you put so many people on game, make so many people money. They can't even give you a free like. They can't even follow your page. They can't repost nothing. So yeah, no, everything gonna be subscription based. So if you ain't supporting, you won't get the free game no more. You know what I'm saying?
How many people on YouTube right now? About 55. We should have 55 likes on YouTube.
For sure. 100%. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started though. We got some stuff to couple things to talk about. We got to talk about gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, why the price of gold is rising while Bitcoin is struggling. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about the state of crypto. So how to square decentralized finance with regulatory compliance. That's a big one. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about Robinhood launches 500 tokenized US stocks on Arbitrum for EU traders. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about if OCC grants Ripple a national charter. Does RLUSD sideline XRP a supercharger? So the reason why we're gonna talk about the national charter with Ripple is because it's a possibility that we could get that approval announcement in sometime this month or November. That's what's speculated. So we'll talk about that a little bit because I want to remind everybody about that bank charter. OpenSea is evolving to become a platform to trade everything, set to launch token in 2026. We're gonna talk about that. So yeah, y'all, we got a couple things to go over. So y'all go ahead and sit back. It's Sunday night crypto talk. So we're gonna get started. So we can go ahead and talk about why the price of gold is rising while Bitcoin is struggling. So we can get right into that real quick. 1 second. All right, y'all. So yeah. So as y'all know, for years, Bitcoin has been called digital gold. So people viewed it as a hedge to protection. Well, as a hedge or a protection assets against inflation or policy mistakes. But right now, as global tensions are going up, like trade, politics, currency war worries, real gold is getting more of the safe haven spotlight. So gold's been hitting all-time highs, as y'all know. So
Shout out
coinciding
to the precious metals. Shout out to the metals. Go ahead.
yeah, for sure. So coinciding with that, Bitcoin is struggling to keep up, which is facts. So some key numbers that this article points out is gold recently, of course, reached an all-time high around $4,376 per ounce. Gold's market cap is over $30 trillion. So that's far larger than Bitcoin's 2.1 trillion that they talk about in this article. So that's a hell of a difference. So year to date, gold has gained much more. Around 60% is what they stated in the article. And Bitcoin is only at around 17%. So why is this happening? So when uncertainty goes up, people buy what has stood in the test of time, which is gold, which is versus riskier assets. So Bitcoin still has a role, but may be viewed today as higher risk rather than the safest hedge. So in short, gold is winning the safety race for now, and Bitcoin is playing catch up. This is a fact. We're looking at numbers because these numbers is crazy. So why this matters for y'all, because we're crypto holders. So if you hold crypto, or if you're interested in alternative income or wealth building, this is a moment to reflect. It's not about abandoning crypto, but about understanding the risk, context, and assets roles can shift. So it highlights that your investment or money working for you strategy should account for macro factors, not just the crypto story. So it suggests diversification matters as well. So maybe crypto is part of your portfolio, but maybe also something like gold, which we've been preaching this whole time, buying y'all precious metals. We was telling y'all to get gold and silver. Has a place when things get shaky. So y'all was on here, you know what I'm saying, them days we was really consistent at a point in time. We had Rick coming on, and we was talking about gold and silver, making sure everybody was, in on the at cost metals, just giving y'all ways to accumulate silver weekly or on your pay period. So yeah, we was putting people on. So I hope y'all diversify, because I definitely got me some silver coins. Gold was a little too high for me, but I definitely got me some silver.
Shout out to y'all if y'all got precious metals, fam, for real. Because that right there is a definite safe haven. Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, basically it reinforces the idea of timing and behavior. So the fact that gold soared while Bitcoin lagged indicates winners change depending on the environment. So not everything that sounded right will always work at every turn. So building income outside the 9 to 5 or typical job is very important. That's just part of the story. So you're not just picking assets, you're picking roles. And the environment changes those roles. So always remember that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
You got entire countries from Turkey to China to India, etc., that are buying gold right now in droves. Right now, we got rate cut expectations, we got geopolitical risks, we got sticky inflation, we got weaknesses in currencies. Why not? Why not, fam? And it's gonna go higher, fam. It's gonna go higher if these rates fall or stay relatively low to the the inflation. That's gonna support gold, right? If the dollar weakens, that's gonna support gold. If the central banks keep buying like they've been, that's gonna support gold. That's gonna support gold and silver and whatever precious metal you can get, fam.
Shout out to Lisa. Shout out to Lisa for becoming a member of Crypto Curious over here on YouTube. Appreciate you, Lisa. Appreciate you. Thank you for your membership. Appreciate you. Oh yeah, me and D ain't forget about YouTube. We gonna get back on it. We got some deep dive ideas. We got to sit down there. It's been a lot going on with launching this Patreon. We had some merch, stressful times with this merch. We got it done. Also, we dropping the hoodies. We're about to drop the hoodies tomorrow. I'm gonna drop them in the Telegram and Patreon today though. So shout out to the supporters should get first dibs. That's gonna be a limited release too.
Right.
The hoodies, that's gonna be limited. So, but we're gonna drop it. If you in the Telegram on the Patreon, be looking out for that link after the live. So yeah. But just also shout out to Cecil over here in the Patreon because he's on it. We know gold is a hot commodity right now. Shout out to everybody that's invested in gold. I just want to share this real quick because Cecil works very hard to make sure y'all get information and that we're leading y'all the correct way over there on the Patreon. And we don't just get into plays. So contrary to popular belief, we're not just hopping in something because we see a 1,400% APR rate. We test stuff out first before we just put it in there. So we got to make sure that this is going to make money. Unfortunately, that crash happened last week, which was unforeseen. But yeah, we like to test stuff out, make sure it's generating income before we introduce it to the Patreon. So I don't want people to be like, oh, because it's like this isn't Forex. We don't have a trade for you to get in every hour. This is DeFi. So I think a lot of people getting that kind of mixed up. This ain't the same thing. You know what I'm saying? You want to test stuff out for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? This isn't Forex. You're not hopping in trades every 30 minutes or whatever the hell y'all be doing over there.
Shout out to him, man. He's really A to Z. The explanation from A to Z, from how do you just log on to how you can get into the pool and everything, A to Z, man.
I'm telling you, he's the only one that breaks it down to the point where it's like, go to Google Chrome, type in Coinbase.com, log into your Coinbase account. Like, it can't get more thorough than that. You know what I'm saying? So everything is explained to a T. So I'm just going to play this real quick because if you in the, oh wait, not this one. If you are in the, here it is. If you're in the Patreon, I hope you guys peep this, but I'm going to just play this real quick so people can kind of see what we are talking about in here.
Okay, guys, welcome back to BlockNation DeFi. I'm super excited today to go over one of the most important digital assets you need to hold in your DeFi portfolio, tokenized gold. This is going to be a great exposure and a long-time hold for token holders of this digital asset.
Yeah, we go. So yes, we did. So yeah, that's the play that we're doing right now. So make sure y'all look out for that PAXG, that PAXG, however you want to pronounce it, over there on Uphold. That's a simple one. It's on Uphold. Like most of y'all in here should have an Uphold account. If you don't, I don't know what to tell you. But so yeah, we can get back into it. So yeah, just wanted to share that with y'all. So shout out to gold. Gold is definitely outshining Bitcoin right now. It's not even close. Y'all saw the percentage. Gold is up over 60%. Bitcoin's at 17. That's not close. It's on Coinbase also. Appreciate you. So yeah, they says on Coinbase too. All right, so let's talk about OpenSea real quick. OpenSea is evolving to become a platform to trade everything. So it's set to launch a token in 2026. What's up with this?
Yeah, yo. So shout out to my dude Mike that did the NFT class last week, the couple parts for the past week. So basically, OpenSea, if you don't know who OpenSea is, they're the biggest NFT marketplace. They say it's turning into a place where they could trade everything, not just NFTs, man. So they plan to launch their own token called SEA in early 2026. SEAC. So a new mobile app is coming, right? It's closed. It's in closed alpha right now. They're also exploring adding perpetual future trading later. So what trading everything means, it means not only digital art, but OpenSea also wants to trade tokens, NFTs, culture, and ideas. So, think social and creator assets, okay? And then digital and physical items like tickets, sneakers, collectibles, and maybe even real world assets. The goal is you shouldn't have to juggle different blockchains and bridges and wallets. And OpenSea wants to handle that messy stuff so it feels simple. So, OpenSea try to become like what's not Amazon? What's the other one? eBay. They try to become like eBay.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Because they talking about physical and digital items. I guess the tandem of the both. I guess the physical items that are tied to the digital ones as well. So how big is OpenSea today? It was founded almost 10 years ago in 2017, and around 55% of the market share is in their NFT platform. Right, 55% of NFTs is in their platform. And then about 2.6 billion was traded this month. 2.6 billion was traded this month. And we're not even in the mix yet, right? So the launch window for the SEA token is the first quarter of 2026. 50% of all C tokens go to the community. So more than half of the community portion will be available via initial claim. And then early OpenSea originals and reward programs, users will get special consideration, fam. So go get you an OpenSea account if you don't have an OpenSea account, fam. Go get you an OpenSea account. OpenSea says this won't be a launch it and forget it token. At launch, OpenSea will use 50% of its revenue to buy C on the market. C will be built into the platform. You'll be able to stake C against your favorite tokens and collections, likely to boost rewards and access or benefits tied to that access, right? And the mobile app and the new features is the mobile app is focused on making things easier for both new and existing users. And they're I guess getting perpetual futures trading, on their roadmap. It's in the early stages, but they're going to let users trade long and short with leverage on certain assets. So this matters because if OpenSea makes all on-chain trading feel simple in one place, more people are going to join for sure. And then a widely used token such as C with staking and buybacks could build a strong community engagement. And then perpetual trading and real-world items could bring traders and collectors beyond traditional NFTs, fam. So if you don't got an OpenSea account, make one. If you don't got an OpenSea account, make one.
Oh my goodness.
Make one.
OpenSea about to be on fire. So they're doing this in Q1 2026?
Yes.
Yes. They must know something.
C token, yes.
C token Q1 20. Damn, okay. Damn, that's one of them ones where it's like, oh, I want to get in there before, you know what I'm saying, they drop it for everybody. So, but I know that's for the people that like work there and shit.
Shout out to Samuel. Just joined as well, became a member over there on YouTube.
I appreciate you, Samuel. Shout out to Samuel. 100%. Okay. So let me okay. So OpenSea, y'all better pay attention to OpenSea. That's a tough one. Yeah.
Get you a MetaMask wallet, get you an OpenSea account. Telling you right now, you're not gonna want to miss certain perks when it comes to OpenSea. That's the biggest. And
they got an app coming too. Yeah, they about to go crazy. Yeah, they about to make a statement. I wanna switch over to Robinhood right quick. So we got Robinhood launches 500 tokenized US stocks on Arbitrum for EU traders. So y'all know everything happened in the EU first, and then it's gonna come over here. So don't be like, oh, when they gonna do it in the US? It's coming. They just got to do shit over there first. Yeah, let's talk about this real quick because I think that is huge. That is definitely showing us that everything is going on chain and they are moving quickly because 500 tokenized US stocks, 500, not 50, 500. That's a lot if you ask me.
Yeah, that is a lot.
All right, yeah. So let's get into that real quick.
What they got for us?
Huh?
No, I'm saying what they got. What they talk.
So, for people that don't know, tokenized stocks is basically owning a digital version of a real stock. That's all it is. So instead of just buying a stock the traditional way, you get a token on the blockchain that represents ownership or exposure to that stock. So certain stocks are expensive. So they basically saying if you poor, you can get a piece. That's why Larry Fink is so excited because the only clientele they get right now is people that can afford the high-ass stocks. Now everybody can afford it. So he's looking at it from oh shit, it's a lot of money to make here. If we get everybody involved, oh shit, we can run, we already run the world. Now the sky's the limit. So it's like, it's huge. So tokenization, you're going to start hearing more and more about that if you haven't already. So it's accessible investment for more people. So Robinhood's move means EU investors can start with very low amounts, like €1 per what they say in the article, to access any US stocks. So it's going to be 24/7 trading on the blockchain because it lives on Arbitrum. Arbitrum is a layer 2 blockchain, so you're no longer limited by traditional market hours. So you have flexibility, which is good for growth. Also, a regulated environment equals protection and transparency. So though it's blockchain based, Robinhood is it's operating under EU regulation, which adds a layer of oversight. So this matters because it makes global markets more accessible to everyday folks. You don't need to pick up another job to participate in asset growth. It's part of the bigger shift. Finance is evolving, and DeFi opportunities like this are a part of it. So with the mindset we've been talking about, money should work for you. This is a concrete example of how the system is changing, and it's changing pretty quickly. If they're starting off with 500 US based US based stocks, 500. So yeah, make sure y'all always do your research. always do your research though. You know what I'm saying? We just up here sharing the news with y'all on what Robinhood is doing, but always do your research. Understand that it's fees, that there is risk in blockchain, and we are waiting for regulation over here in the US. Small amounts are cool to start with so that you can understand how something works first before you go all in. You don't need to jump in with big money, which is great. And think of it as another tool in your financial toolbox, not a guaranteed shortcut to riches. And stay aware of tax and regulatory status in your country, EU in this case. But if you're outside the EU, the rules may be different. So please keep that in mind. But yes, this is huge. Robinhood is making a statement with this shit. That is why they got regulated over there. See, everything don't just be happening for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Everything that's going on has a purpose behind it. They're not just doing shit just to be doing it.
Yeah. I mean, Robinhood, as much shit I may talk about Robinhood, they are user friendly, just like a Coinbase, right? If you want to get into stocks, they are not going anywhere. They're going to be one of the ones that don't go anywhere either, yo. Like, I'm convinced that, especially with them getting into this arena, this game, they're not going to go nowhere, fam. It's too many people on their platform. I don't know how many people are on Robinhood, but it's a lot of people on their platform. It's a lot of people that depend on their platform. Shit, I just logged into my Robinhood account and found that I had some money in there, so I can't even be mad at them, yo. I can't even be mad at them. I ain't logging my Robinhood account in like a year and a half, yo. I didn't even know what was in there, and I was just like, damn, how can I be mad at them? I can't. But at the same time, just be careful, with anything, just like anything, but this is going to give the little guy a piece, just like you exclaimed. And yeah, we just going to keep moving on up from here, fam. So when these tokenized, stocks and ETFs and all this creative shit that they're going to get together starts moving, and you're going to be able to get a piece, or you've been in this space for a while, and then the person that hasn't been paying attention to none of this stuff is going to be able to get a piece, you're going to see shit start moving up.
That's why we're trying to put y'all on game now. The same way we was early to the to these utility assets, trying to put y'all on now. That's why we're trying to put y'all on DeFi. We've already proven you're going to make money.
Oh, yeah. We
came on here blasting today.
Like Kween, we don't got like how we used to make these videos and stuff like that.
We don't got to do that no more.
We don't even got to do that no more. We don't got to make videos no more, fam.
We ain't got to do that no more.
You don't got to put no more videos on your page if you don't want to. That's the crazy thing.
Nope. Sure don't. Our point is proven. Your code wallet, for those that was with us mad early, everybody that was with us before October of 2024, your code wallet proves that I no longer need to make content to get you into these assets.
Yo, they called you. They said you was bugging, Ash. They said you was bugging.
They told me I was bugging. Family thought I was bugging. Cousins, friends, all types of shit thought I was bugging. I was bugging till we got a pro crypto president, pro crypto administration. Why are you voting for him? Because I'm voting for my wallet. Why you voting for her? Because you want your feelings. Oh, let me stop. I'm stepping on toes. Here we go. Let me stop. Don't start. Please don't come at me. We're gonna keep it going. We got another article to go over. I'm not going there with y'all today. I'm not going there. So yeah, we're gonna talk about the state of crypto. So how to square decentralized finance with regulatory compliance. That's what we're gonna talk about right now. Okay. All right. Hold on. All right. So, okay. So basically, this article is talking about the world of decentralized finance. So where you use protocols and blockchain instead of banks, is increasingly running into regulation questions. So that is the biggest thing with DeFi right now is regulation. So at a recent fintech event in DC, panelists discussed big issues, like can a truly decentralized project still comply with rules meant for traditional financial systems? They also asked if developers build protocols and users use them however they want. Who's responsible when something goes wrong? And then they also asked, how can you build DeFi so that it's safe and meets regulatory goals like preventing money laundering without killing the innovation? So, to make a long story short, DeFi and regulation aren't necessarily enemies, but making them work together requires rethinking how both sides operate. So, this article is just basically asking, is compliant DeFi an oxymoron? So if you're in crypto, you should probably care about this article because it talks about increased regulatory clarity, which is lower risk for us. So if DeFi protocols have clear rules and oversight, there is less chance of a sudden crackdown that hurts your holdings or access. Also, better access and more tools. So as DeFi becomes more legitimized, more traditional financial players may integrate with crypto and DeFi. So that can mean more options, more liquidity, potentially more returns. And then also innovation meets prediction. So holding crypto isn't just speculation anymore. Projects that merge DeFi innovation with regulatory compliance might deliver newer, more sustainable opportunities like earning APR, liquidity pools, tokenized assets with slightly less wild West risk. And then your responsibility rises too. So as regulation increases, so do the expectations on users. So know your protocols, which is why we keep telling y'all to get in early. Y'all don't be trying to listen. Shout out to the people that hear us though. Shout out to the people that hear us. But this is why we be telling y'all, know your protocols. How you gonna know your protocols if you're waiting for them to sign a bill? And then when they do, it's like people like us that got in mad early, we're going to benefit from all the liquidity coming in because we already had a seat in the pool. So even if you put $50 to $150 in there, $200, that's going to increase a lot because we got in before all the liquidity cracked down. And then you're going to be trying to learn. You're going to be on a computer like this trying to hurry up and learn something. And that's when you fuck up and make mistakes. When we sat here and told you to get in early, we told y'all this was coming. It's inevitable. This is what the holdup is. They're going back and forth. They're fighting with the banks because the banks is like, we don't want to offer those type of APR rates. And then we on this side like, well, we're going to stay over here. And the banks is like, no, you not. We'll just decline your transactions. And we're like, you can't do that. Trump made the rules of the road. Blah, blah, blah. So we're fighting right now. That's what we keep telling y'all to get in.
It's a whole lot of going back and forth, yo.
It's a lot of going back and forth. So get right. Get right. Or you going to be one of the people. What's this protocol mean? ChatGPT. Where's all the AI at? I need to put all this to the AI. I need to learn in 5 minutes because it's market's going up fast. You can be sweating. Gotta be going crazy. Shout out to you.
Tell me what the keyboard sound.
Being that motherfucker going, your wife's gonna be coming in. Honey, what's wrong? I'm trying to get in these protocols because I didn't get in early, and I'm trying to hurry up and get in because all the liquidity's coming in and I'm trying to hurry. Oh shit, I fucked up. Fuck. I don't know what I'm doing. That's gonna be a lot of y'all stories. It's gonna be a lot of y'all. Telling you.
Oh man.
Telling you. That's gonna be a lot of y'all. So
shout out to y'all for pushing to 100K. Shout out to y'all for pushing to 100K over there on TikTok.
My side showing 99.7.
Wow. I was giving Cass the benefit of this. We there now though. We there now.
Easy said, whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-doo. So, yeah, but all I'm saying, y'all, is it pays to be early. It's beneficial to be early because you get the benefits of all the liquidity packing in. And because you got in down here, liquidity comes in and everything starts going up. And now it's like, all the blood, sweat, and tears was worth it. Damn. Because I was early and I was already here. And so that's the point I'm trying to make is it just pays to be early. The same way we watched these utility assets rise last year. It may not have seemed like a lot to some people, but y'all got to understand when you got an XRP at 17 cents and you watch that motherfucker go to what did it go at the beginning of this year? 280? Like, oh my God, it was worth it. Let alone this year it traveled to 380 something. So it's like you got in at 17 cents and watch. So that's like the same feeling you're going to get in DeFi from just getting in early because you got in down here before it was popular. See, we got an XRP, we got an XLM, we got an HBAR, XDC. We got all these different assets early Loan protocol, XPR, we got in early. So we reaped the benefits of more people flooding in. And we ain't seen shit yet. They ain't even scratched the surface with that little run up. That we talking about that run up is cool, but that won't shit. That run up was just like we're here. We just wanted to remind y'all that we're here, but that won't nothing. Like we didn't even sneeze. We didn't even sneeze right there, but we just wanted to remind y'all who the fuck we is, because some of y'all forgot, and that's what happened. But yeah, so DeFi. I just want to just add some key points. That DeFi isn't just a game or speculation. It's becoming part of the mainstream financial conversation. If someone tells you crypto is just unregulated risk, well, yes, but the future may be about regulated innovation. So make sure you guys point that out. The future will be regulated. So you know what I'm saying? Scared money don't make no one money. So if you want to be scared and be on the sideline, you're gonna miss out on the greatest wealth transfer this earth has ever seen, being scary and uninformed. And then yeah, for you holding crypto, for everyone that's holding crypto, think beyond the price going up and down. Think about what the system is becoming. The regulation piece matters almost just as much as the technology. So please remember that. And I'm not saying that everything is safe, but this move means potentially less chaos ahead. And less chaos equals less wasted time and fewer surprises for us all. So yes. Are on to something huge.
No going back now, man. We can't go back now, man.
Oh no, we in too deep now, my boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? We balls deep in that thing. We balls deep in that thing, boy. Ain't no pulling out now. We pull out for what? What we gonna pull out for?
Oh man, you tripping, yo. You tripping.
We might as well birth the baby at this point. Babies are a blessing. You feel me? Babies are a blessing. You feel me?
Oh man.
They are a blessing to the world. We are, yes, children are the future. Yes. So
hold on.
Hold on now. Even if you like me making plastic babies, a baby's a baby.
Oh man.
I'm just playing. All right. We gotta talk about Ripple and the OCC real quick, y'all. Kiki over there talking about in it, like for real.
Yo, unhinged, fam.
Sorry, y'all. This is me on a daily basis.
What you got?
I'm on this bitch so much, y'all might as well know that. I don't care. I talk about the OCC.
Yeah, that's apparent.
Oh yeah.
How can I learn about DeFi, Ash? Somebody just asked.
Oh, so we have a Patreon where we break things down very thoroughly, but we're also straight to the point. So, you know, we have videos in there, step-by-step instructions. We do weekly calls so that people can get their questions answered. So yeah, we also test out every protocol we get in before we get in it. So yeah, we have a Patreon. The link for that is in the BlockNation bio, because right now I have my Facebook link in there. Make sure y'all follow the Facebook. But yeah, link in the BlockNation. Go to the BlockNation page, click on the link tree. Patreon link is in there. If you on YouTube, it's right here in the description. You feel me? Right here in the description. So yeah, but we got to talk about if the OCC grants Ripple this national charter. So I'm hearing through the grapevine that this, I don't know if it's gonna happen this year, but of course it's speculation. Don't know how accurate it is, but it's a possibility that this charter could, you know, be approved. This bank charter that they applied for could be approved between this month, next month. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know. I'm just up here talking. I don't know anything. But yeah, we're gonna talk about this real quick because I just wanted to remind everybody that yes, Ripple applied for a national banking charter. So yes, a reminder, because I feel like we ain't just us alone. We ain't talked about it. We ain't bring it up enough. We ain't talked about it since they applied for it back in, what was that, September?
Yeah.
That news dropped. So yeah, just wanted to reiterate it to remind y'all that Ripple applied for a national banking charter. So just for those that wasn't hip or you knew, you trying to figure out what's going on. Ripple applied to the OCC, which is the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, for a national trust bank charter, which is a type of banking license in the United States. So alongside that, Ripple is also seeking a master account at the Federal Reserve. I don't think y'all understand how big that is to be seeking a master account at the Federal Reserve, which would let them hold reserves directly with the U.S. Central Bank. As y'all know, this whole time we've been reporting, Ripple has been doing what? They've been getting partnerships with central banks all around the world. So now they are in the U.S. We have a pro-crypto administration. So what better time would it have been to apply for a national trust banking charter license as well as seek a master account at the Federal Reserve than now? So that's what's going on. So that would let them hold reserves directly with the U.S. Central Bank, strengthening their regulatory standing. If approved, this means Ripple would move further from just being a crypto company into being a more traditional bank-like institution, which could boost trust, accessibility, and integration into the broader financial ecosystem. So it's a big deal because it shows that crypto, stablecoins, and traditional finance are drawing much closer. So more options, more regulatory clarity, which means more opportunity for us all. So July 2nd, 2025. Actually, this was July. I'm tripping. July 2nd, 2025, Ripple publicly announced its application for a national trust bank charter from the
July? Oh shit.
Yeah, July. That's when they officially announced it. So this is the formal step by Ripple to seek a federal banking license. So August 2025, regulatory groups raised concerns about Ripple's charter application. Basically, the banks got scared shitless and they said, wait a minute, their technology is better than ours. What the fuck? Y'all not approving that, right? Yes, the fuck they are, because we're going to have a liquidity crisis very soon due to this government shutdown, and they have an alternative and they have a solution, and Ripple will be helping and assisting with that. For those that didn't know, if you can't put the two and two together, then that's your problem, not mine.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild.
I'm gonna sip my wine on that one.
Yeah.
Sip my wine on that, and I'm not arguing. The OCC begins its review process of the charter application. So the charter process takes time, guys. So it includes regulatory checks, public comment, etc. I don't know why they give a fuck about public comment. These people don't know. The public don't know what the hell going on. And shout out to my man Kurt. He gave a very great analogy I would like to share with everybody.
Okay.
He said if you go to a Chris Brown concert, the stadium holds 100,000 people. Chris Brown concert's been selling out, so 100,000 people have been showing up to his concerts. Out of that 100,000 people, did you know that only 100 of those people would hold 1,000 or less XRP? So in a crowd of 100,000, only 100 people in that entire crowd would hold XRP. And 1,000 or less.
Damn.
When you put it into perspective like that, you kind of see how valuable you are to just be here, to just be in this live, to just know this information, to come across this information, for God to even introduce you to the information, for God to even give you the ear to hear and receive the information.
Yeah.
You kind of see how valuable that is. You in a crowd of 100,000 people. So you at this concert with all these motherfucking people, and they don't have a clue.
Nah. They like, yeah, it's your man on the floor. If he ain't, let me know.
Let me see if you can run it. Indeed, I can. I hope y'all had fun at the concert, though. I heard it was lit. Heard it was lit.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that
think about how much them concert tickets was, especially the VIP tickets, and them people paying that $1,000, $1,500 to take a picture with the man. And then I'll be thinking about how much XDC that is, how much XLM, XRP that is, and I'm just like, damn. You know, you got that picture with Chris Brown. You ain't got no digital assets though, but you got a picture with Chris Brown. So, you know, you got a picture with him hugging your booty, you're happy. So
yeah. Don't know your name, but excuse me, miss. Across the room.
Right. So that's why. So I don't know why we give a shit about public comment. The public doesn't know what the fuck is going on. But anywho, the decision by the OCC to grant or deny the charter is coming. If granted, Ripple may operate under more regulatory oversight and expanded services. That's all that they will give us. they ain't trying to tell y'all nothing else. Just know that Ripple may, and they put the word may in there, may operate under more regulatory oversight and expanded services.
Context clues, fam. Context clues.
I'm telling you. So yeah, why this matters? So this signals that crypto companies are seeking to play by the rules, not just operate off of the side that builds that also builds credibility. For people looking for other ways to make money outside of a typical 9 to 5, this means there may be safer, more regulated crypto or finance vehicles opening up. That is huge. It also highlights that regulation is catching up, so there's less Wild West risk. Though risk is still, risk will always exist. So please keep that in mind. And if you're talking about passive income, tokenization, DeFi, stablecoins, this is part of the ecosystem shift that we be talking about all the time. So crypto isn't just speculative, it's moving into infrastructure. It is no longer speculative.
Sound bullish.
Sounds bullish as hell to me. So I would be on the lookout, to see what Ripple gonna do about their OCC charter. Yeah, see, that's gonna be some huge news whenever they decide to drop that. Whether it be this year or next year, it's coming. And it's going to shake the fucking world, especially the banking world.
But then you highlighted it may take a little bit of time.
It may take a little bit of time. Yes, it may.
They gotta go out there and show that they earn their money. That's what they gotta do.
Listen, somebody said I barely got 250 XRP. Damn, I feel broke. You should not. You are a rare gem. That 250 is going to be very, very valuable when motherfuckers out here with zero. Yo, 250 Matt, that's like saying you got 250 Bitcoin right now. Do you know if you said that in public, nigga, you getting robbed? Like if you walked into the mall and said I got 250 Bitcoin, god damn, somebody gonna rob your ass. You getting robbed.
Yeah.
At one point. They might shoot you in the head.
You don't want to go out in the street.
You don't want to do that. So if you got 250 XRP, and my matter of fact, delete that comment. Don't even tell niggas you got that. But to me, 250 is a lot when I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about the example I just gave you, 100,000 people, and you got 250. Most of them people ain't got shit.
Nah.
And then when all this pops off and they try and get XRP, they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, it's no more XRP tokens left on the blockchain. Oh my god, they're calling it a supply shock. What's a supply shock? Oh my god, that means there's no more supply." That's how they're gonna be acting. They ain't gonna know what a supply shock is. It means you're late. You fucked up. Good luck.
These people gonna look at the charts. They're gonna look back at 2024, 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019. They gonna go, damn, I missed this shit what was I looking at this whole time? This whole time. Yep. This whole time. Yes. Damn, Donovan said, "Damn, Kween, I thought I was the only one that compared how many assets I get when I get ready to spend money. I get the worst attitude when I gotta buy shit other than that."
I'm telling you, because anytime, like, I did that shit the other day. I needed to get a book bag, and then I had seen these Air Maxes I wanted, but I was in the store contemplating for like 10 minutes because I was like, damn, I want these Air Max 95s, but that's $200. And the book bag, another, but I ain't gonna tell y'all. I'll tell y'all, I spent $90 on the book bag. So I said, God damn, that's $300. $300. Then I was like, girl, you got your shit. Go ahead and reward yourself. Y'all know I bought this shit anyway. But I'm just saying, I be in the store doing the same shit. I just be in there like, God damn. But sometimes I won't buy shit because I be like, man, I could put that on crypto. I ain't buying that shit.
Yeah.
So.
But
But I also been in here since 2020, so I can kind of. If I want to buy some Air Max 95s, then nigga, I'm buying some Air Max 95s because I got my shit. Market turn right now. I'm happy. You know what I'm saying?
Somebody said, which 95s you got?
Them brown joints to match my Shador jersey. I'm gonna throw the fit on. I'll post it on IG.
Shit.
The brown, they like brown. They got some little browns in them. They a little different. I ain't got them with me right now. They in my other crib. But yeah.
Fit coming soon.
Walmart shoes, comfortable, Ash. Listen, surreal. Queen can't do that, okay? No offense, I wear Walmart sandals or something for the beach, but that's about as much y'all gonna catch me with Walmart on my feet. No offense to people who get their shoes from Walmart. I just can't do that. You feel me? Like my siblings would crucify me, gang. But listen, my family from New York. Y'all ain't finna go on me like that. Y'all ain't going on me like that, gang. I just gotta kind of put it into perspective for y'all, gang. My family is from New York. Okay, I pull up in some Walmart shoes. They is not gonna stop going. Y'all know New Yorkers will go all day all day. They not gonna stop, gang. They not gonna stop. So no. I get some sandals though.
You said?
I'll get some sandals. I'll buy some kids some shoes from Walmart quick as hell. Hey, I used to get my shoes from Walmart when I was a kid. Had Powerpuff Girl shoes, light up shoes. I had all them shits. Them shits was fire. I'm grown now though.
No, I can't do that.
You can't do it. You can't.
She said I can't do it. Hey.
You heard what I be saying in New York. You heard.
You heard. Can't do it. You heard. Can't do it. You heard.
I already got to get some Timbs because if I go out there in the Timbs I got now, they're gonna be like, you need some new Timbs. Them junk,
Get some.
Them Dunsky. You can't do that. You know what I mean? Can't do that.
Fresh butters. Yo, they got butters at fucking Costco. They got Timbs at Costco.
How much they cost there? Is they cheaper than
$125?
For $125.
$125 at Costco.
Is it the right, but the right butters? Is it the one you know?
Oh, you talking about the? I don't know. I heard through the grapevine though. I heard through the grapevine. $125.
No, because my brother wants something from it for his birthday.
25. 25. I don't know if they're the right ones. I know what you're talking about, but listen, 25, fam, at Costco.
Hey, Caesar said one time I wore Nike shoes with an Adidas shirt. 20 years later, my boy is still riding me. Yeah, Caesar, don't do that no more.
Oh, damn.
He said he wore Nike shoes with an Adidas shirt. So no, I done grew out of that now, but sometimes I laugh at it though, because this shit is a little funny. You feel me?
Got the Pumas on with the Nike.
Hey, they said not real, no way. Hey, I gotta go check it out. I'm gonna go see for real.
I heard
through the grapevine. Hey, you should have kept that to yourself, D. All the New Yorkers gonna run the Costco. They gonna buy all them shits. $125.
Yeah. It's the time to get your shit. You know, if you're in the east, if you're in the northeast, you already know. If you're in the northeast, you already know. The double soul. Yeah. The double soul. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. But all right, y'all, that was what we pretty much had for today. Make sure y'all get in the masterclass. We doing a class on rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. That is a very key it's very key information. It's vital information to have when you get into DeFi. So this class is for beginners. It is a 2-day masterclass. So this class is a $700 to $1,400 class. Truthfully, we're doing it for $175. After the class on the 27th and 28th, when we put it back up for sale, it is not gonna be $175. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. It's gonna be more than that because we already giving it to y'all for the low, and this is a very important class. Like I said, once you learn how to rebalance your DeFi portfolio, you will be very successful in DeFi from that moment forward because a lot of shit is gonna make sense after that. And it's like, we even taking a risk giving y'all the damn class because we got a whole Patreon. It's like, so it's like, but no, make sure y'all get in that class about rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. So the class is gonna be October 27th, 2025 at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. So y'all want to make sure y'all get in there so y'all can get some strategies on learning how to set delta ranges, rebalancing your DeFi portfolio, how to protect yourself against market volatility, optimizing yield, all that good stuff. So you want to make sure you get in there so you can get exposed to using your delta ranges, all that good stuff. So make sure you get in the master class. It is pivotal. If everybody that's in DeFi, if you're in the Patreon, it is pivotal to get into the rebalancing, the master class for rebalancing your DeFi portfolio. Okay, whether you choose to get into DeFi now or next month, you need to learn how to rebalance because I'm guaranteeing you're going to need to know how to do that. You don't know how to do that, it's going to be very hard. Good luck. Good luck. And I think people that's been exposing themselves to DeFi definitely can tell you in the chat that that's a very important part. Definitely need to learn how to rebalance. So appreciate all y'all. We'll be back on tomorrow at noon Eastern.
Shout out to y'all for sending them gifts. Shout out to y'all for running it up to 118,000 over there on TikTok, on YouTube. I don't know how many likes y'all got. How many likes y'all got? It's over 100 people over there. Did we get to close to 100? I don't know.
I gotta check. But appreciate y'all. The link is in my bio. I'm gonna put it in the YouTube bio tomorrow. But make sure y'all please follow us on Facebook. I've been knowing for a while now about the reach on Facebook. It's so many people on Facebook that are in crypto. It's so many groups, and so we definitely need to be over there. There's a lot of people that's getting a lot of misinformation I be seeing on Facebook, and y'all know that makes my blood boil. It's so yeah, we over there now. So we're gonna definitely make a mark over there on Facebook. I feel like we could be very successful over there. So please make sure y'all support us. Go follow that page, repost the post on that page, get people in DeFi and just getting into this information, getting people in crypto in general, because there's so many people. I just told y'all that example. So many people not in crypto. We need to get people in crypto before it's too late. But other than that, y'all, we're gonna be on at noon tomorrow, getting that Patreon. The Patreon link is in the bio. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and earn that extra income so you can quit that second job or third for some people. God bless y'all. Happy Sunday, and we're gonna see y'all tomorrow at noon. How do you think that's D?
88 likes over there on YouTube.
88. Okay. Just because that's a angel number that I really like. Appreciate y'all.
88. Okay, out of 108. Okay, y'all 20. I don't know where y'all 20 at. Where that 20 people at? But appreciate y'all.
Appreciate all y'all. My husband, what somebody said, my husband on YouTube, I'm over here supporting us in the movement. Appreciate you and him. Appreciate both of y'all.
Y'all ran it up.
Y'all ran it up. Yep. All right, y'all. So we're going to see y'all tomorrow at noon, all right?
All
right, y'all.
Peace.
Kween and Dean, we build big things in this crypto world. Nothing's as no fine.
Get in blockchain now. Stop listening to the media. Stop listening to all the naysayers and all the doubters. Those are the same people that told people that the internet was just a phase. And now look at the world. Can't operate without the internet.
Listen, real quick. Don't disrespect yourself. And look these up. Right now. You won't regret it. Things are happening. Look these up. Right now.
So clean indeed, dropping crypto gems. It's like they got the vision, seeing future trends. So I with the moves before the crowd reacts. First to make connections, no room for the hacks. No speculation, just straight facts in and flow. Navigating this market, watching profits roll. From Bitcoin to altcoins, they know the game. In the world of finance, the change in the frame. Queen's got the insight, D's got the voice. Together they rise, man, and make the right choice. Educating the masses, bring it back to the dark. In this crypto revolution, they igniting the spark. So if you on the road, you better tune in tight. Queen and D on the mic, bringing truth to light. In every podcast episode, they set with pace in the hustle at the block to their light. So free.
Shit going crazy right now. Let me just go ahead and share my screen. So yes, the House passed the Genius Act in a 307-122 vote. Shout out to Congress who was tired of stifling innovation and got this done. So yes, the Genius Act is headed to President Trump's desk, who plans to sign it at the White House ceremony. This shit real deep.
Kween and Dean,
this shit real. We not, oh my god.
Oh my god.